Hi viewers, in this video I'm going to give you a detailed explanation of a faculty module in our OBE software. So let's begin with signing in here. If you are a new user, just click on the don't have an account here, give the details required and click on sign up. And if you are an existing user, directly give the username and password like I am doing and sign in. So here this is the home page of our faculty dashboard. Let's begin with the direct attainment here. So the first is the assigned courses here. Select the academic year first. Here, the faculty is going to give the course outcomes to all the assigned courses. So I chose the academic year here first, and then I chose the course. I want to give the course outcomes first. So here I found a list which has the program name, year, semester, section, and course code. So here this is the course code, the group or section. The name of the course is FMHM, and the details of to whom it is assigned and by whom it is assigned. So here faculty can add COs and also do the COPO mapping. Let's start with add COs first. So there's also explanation given on how to create course outcomes for all these courses. Please go through this for the explanation. So here I'm going to give the course code and I'll give the course description as and click on add CO. And the next is so in this way you have to add course codes and course description for all the courses that you have in this program and click on submit. So this way we have added all the course outcomes for this program. So the next is COPO mapping. Here there are two options given here. The first is giving the program outcomes here manually, and the other is click on import here. So you will download a template which you can use. I'll open it. So here you can use this template, map this course outcomes with all the program outcomes, save it, and click on export here. Click on choose file and upload the same file here, which has all the data, and click on open. In this way, you are going to upload the COPO mapping that you have done. So here we have defined how to do the COPO calculation. So after giving the program outcomes for all the COs, you have to calculate the COPO average using this formula given here. If you are not mapping the COPO using an Excel sheet, then you have to map it here. Give the program outcomes here. I'm giving it randomly. You have to map the course outcomes with all these program outcomes and program specific outcomes. After giving all this data, just click on save here. So you have saved COPO mapping successfully here. So here we have given an example how to calculate the COPO average. After you give all this program outcomes, this is the formula that needs to be followed. That is, you have to do the sum of all the program outcomes given here and divided with the count of non-empty inputs. This is the formula. We are given an example, that is sum of 2, 3, 2, 3, 1 divided by 5. Like we have to count how many non-empty values we have. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have divided it by 5 and we got the average, that is 2.20 given here. So this is how you do the calculation, and also how to map COSPO with ChatGPT. So what you have to do is just copy this and use this ChatGPT option that we have given here. and just paste it here. So here we will generate the report of COPO mapping using ChatGPT. So now let's move on. So here we have defined course outcomes and also we have mapped it COPO here. Now we can view what COs we have added and what COPO mapping we have done here by clicking on assign courses from the modify, delete and view section here. So give the academic year, you click on the program here. So here you are going to view the course outcomes we gave and CO mapping we have done. Click on the view COs here. These are the course CO description that we have given, and you can modify it, make the changes here and click on modify, and you can delete it as well by clicking on the delete icon given here like this. So you can also download this report in the form of an Excel sheet by clicking on generate Excel given here like this. Now let's go back here. Now let's view COPO mapping. Here, this is the COPO mapping that we have done. You can download this report in the form of an Excel sheet just by clicking on the generate Excel here. And if you want to delete any data, just click on the delete given here. And you can also modify it by clicking on edit here. Make necessary changes and click on modify. This is it for the assigned courses. Now let's move on to types of modules. Here the faculty is going to create the types of examinations that the institution is going to have. Select the academic year and select the program here. Then we are going to add modules that are that is examinations that this course is going to have. So I'm selecting the exam type. I'll select external. I'll select internal. So I'm going to choose the external here. Give the name of the module. I'm giving it as semester and examination. The weightage here is automatically given as we have defined the weightages for the examination in the admin module. The weightage here is given by default as the admin does that. And I'll give the syllabus here. I'll write the syllabus as unit 1, 2 and 3. I've defined the syllabus. Here the marks are also maintained by the admin, and I'm going to choose the date. I'm going to select it as 27th March. Okay, after giving all the details, just click on submit here. In this way, you have created an exam for this program. So let's view the details that you have given here. Click on types of modules from modify, delete and view section. So here these are the types of modules. Select the academic year first and then the program. Here you are going to view the modules. See, this is the module that we have created, semester and examination, that is external type. The syllabus is 1, 2 and 3 units and the date is 27th of March and the weightage is 100, marks is 70, threshold is 60. This threshold is also is also maintained by the admin. And here you can modify, make any changes here and click on modify, and you can also delete it if you want. So now let's move on to list of exam modules. So now let's start with creating question paper. So there are two types of question paper, that is a normal wise and the part wise. And also we can create the question paper in two ways. I'll show you what first one is. Here you have to choose between the normal wise and the part wise first. I'll go with the normal one first. Here give the instruction that has to be followed, give the maximum marks it is going to carry, give the question number here. Then start by giving the question number, give the marks this question is going to carry, and give the PTL. And here link this question with the COs. You can link it with multiple CO also, and link it with PO here, and then with the PSO, and give the description. I'll give I have given a sample description here, that is a sample question here. And after giving a description, now click on main question to add one more question. And if you want to add a sub question for this, click on sub question here. So as you can see, 1A question number is sub question number is 1A. And then the similar process, give the mark, give the BTL, assign it, link it with the CO, PO and PSO. So you have to follow the same process. Now if you want to add one main question, give the add main question here. Give the question number is automatically given. Give the marks. Give the PDL. Link it with the CO, PO, and PSO. Give the description. And after you are done with giving all the questions, that is main question and sub questions, click on save here. So in this way, the question paper is going to be saved. So this was the normal question paper. Now let's see what is part-wise question paper. Everything would be similar here. You have to give the instructions, maximum marks. You have to create questions and sub-questions, like whatever are required. But here you have to choose between part A and part B first. You have to click on part A first, design the create the question paper, and click on part B, then create the questions, and then finally click on save. So the process would be same, but you have to divide the question paper between the part A and part B. So this was the first way of creating question paper. The other way is click on upload here and click on choose file. So here you have to click on the reference download. So here you have to click on the reference download. So a template will be downloaded. So I have made a separate video on how to give data and how to create questions using an Excel sheet. So you can watch that video to get the information on question paper creation. Now after creating an Excel file, just click on choose file here and select the file that has the data and click on open. Here click on upload to successfully create a question paper. So here this is how you create a question paper. Now let's move on to question wise analysis, student wise analysis. So if you are going to do a question wise analysis, then you have to create question paper. If you are going to do a student wise analysis, then you don't need a then you don't need to create a question paper here. Just directly click on student wise. So I'll show you how question wise analysis is done. So this is the list of students with their roll numbers. Here also you will find two ways of giving the data. The first one is giving the data manually, and the other one is click on import here. You will find you will download a template. Use the template. I'll show you how it looks like. This is the template. Give the question wise analysis report for each student here. Save the document and upload it back by clicking on export here. Click on choose file and click the and select the file that has the data. Click on open and upload it here. As simple as that. So if you're not going to do it with an Excel sheet, just give the data here directly. So now let's move on to student wise analysis. Here the faculty can give the marks or the exam score for each student. Like this, I'm going to give the score to all the students. If any student has not given the examination, just leave that cell empty. Don't give any symbols here. Just leave it empty and click on submit to save this exam score. So there's one more way to give the marks here. Click on import here. You will download a file which can be used as template. This is the file here. Just give the marks to all the students. Save this file. Click on export here and click on choose file and upload it back here. As simple as that. So there's also a calculation given here. That is the how we get the attainment. That is by here this is the calculation. Number of students attempted exam is 7. Number of students above threshold is also 7. So we have discussed about the threshold in admin module. Admin maintains the threshold. So we have defined the threshold as 60%. So all the marks were above 60%. So here the percentage of students above threshold is 100. So here we'll get the attainment values. So now we can view the exam models that we have created by clicking on the view exam models here from the modify, delete and view section. Select the academic year, select the course. Here you can see the question paper we have created. Just click on view here. This is the question. This is the question we have created. Question number 1. There's question number 1 with a sub question. What is Java? There's sub question 1B. Define MVC and the marks it is going to carry, and the linked COs, linked PO and PSOs, and the BTL. You'll find all the list. You can modify it wherever you want, and click on modify given in the end. You can also delete this question paper if you want directly by clicking on the delete here. And if you want to download this report, just click on generate report here. So this question paper will be downloaded in the form of an Excel sheet. So what's next? Question analysis. So this is the question wise analysis that we have given. Uh, the serial number, roll number of the student, the name of the student, and the question wise report of each student. So the student got 2 marks for 1A question, 5 marks for 1B question. In this way, you will find the detailed report. And there's also a calculation on how we are going to get the question wise attainment. And also there's CO wise attainment given here. So as you can see, there's number of student attempted 1A question is 5. Number of student above target is 4, and the percentage is 80%. As 4 out of 5 students got above target, the percentage is 80%. And the linked course outcome was this. Though, so attainment that we got is 1. Admin has already defined attainment, so for the 80% will get 1 attainment 1. You can also download this report by clicking on Generate Excel. So now let's move on to student-wise analysis. So this is a student-wise analysis. Here the serial number, roll number, and the name of the student, and the marks they have got. The exam score for each student is given here. We can also download this report in the form of an Excel sheet by clicking on the Generate Excel here. And there's also calculation given here. Number of students attempted exam is 19. Number of students above threshold is 15. The percentage of students above threshold is 79%. So the attainment would be 1. And this is the attainment for this course outcome. If you want to make any changes, just click on edit here, make necessary changes and click on modify. You can also delete this list by clicking on the delete given here. So this is it for the view exam modules. Now let's see what's next. COPO mapping justify. Select the academic year and the program. This is the COPO mapping that we have done. This is the average that we got. Now we have to justify the average we got and the COPO mapping we have done. We have to write the justification for the COPO mapping we have done. Give the justification beside each course outcome and click on save here. We can also view this COPO mapping justification that we have given by clicking on COPO mapping justify from the modify, delete or view section. Select the academic year, select the program. Now here you will see the justification we have given. You can modify it by clicking on modify. The next is syllabus. So here admin has already maintained the syllabus here. You can view it by clicking on view option given here. So now let's move on to course wise attainment here. Here you can see the values of internal attainment, external attainment, course attainment, COPO mapping report, everything given here. So so you can also download all this report by clicking on Generate Excel given here. So what is this? How do we calculate this internal attainment? This is the title of the examination mid one. The weightage that we have assigned, that is 50% weightage for the internal examination. So these are the course codes and these are the POs that we got. So here, what is the percentage course outcome weightage? So course outcome 100% for this course and 50% for this course. So this is the percentage and this is the attainment as per percentage. So attainment is 1.50 and 0 for this course outcome. The similar process would be followed for the external attainment also. We're getting the average for this external examinations and the weightage, that is 25% for the internal. Here in the course attainment, we'll give the values of internal and external attainments we got for each course outcome, and we'll calculate the average of these values and the weightage we are going to take as admin has already assigned 25% for the internal and 75% for the external. And the direct total attainment is 0.515. That is 25% of 0.60 is 0.15 and 75% of 3 is 2.25. So to get the final direct course attainment, we have to get the sum of internal and external total attainments. So 0.15 is the internal attainment and 2.25 is the external attainment. And by adding these two, we'll get the value of final direct course attainment, that is 2.40. And now let's see what is COPO mapping. These are the values we gave in the COPO mapping. That is, these are the program outcomes to this course outcomes, and this is the average. And here this is the average that we got, that is 1.672 for this program outcome. So how do we achieve this average? How do we get this average? We have a formula that we use, that is sum of program outcomes divided by the number of non-empty values. That is the sum would be 5, and number of non-empty values is 3. 5 by 3 is 1.67. So in this way we'll get the average. Here I'll show the same here. The sum is 4, and the number of non-empty values is 2. 4 by 2 is 2. This is how we get the average. And here in the course PO attainment. So now how do we get this course attainment? So here what we have to do is these program outcomes that we got. So what we have to do is the average that we got for each program outcome. Here the average is 1.67, which we have to scale down with 3. That is 1.67 divided by 3, and then multiply it with the final direct course attainment that we got, that is 2.4 given here. Final direct course attainment is 2.4. So we'll get the value 1.34. This is the final attainment. So next I'll give one more example here. So what is the average for program outcome 2? This is 2 is the average. So we'll divide the 2 with 3 and then multiply it with 2.40, that is the final direct course attainment, and the value we get here is 1.6. So this is how you get the final attainment. This final attainment is going to be reflected in the HOD module. So here this attainment, so the PO values we got, the attained PO values are shown in the graphical representation. You can also see it in the light mode. So here these are the values that we got. So now let's see what's next. Now we are done with course-wise attainment. Next is indirect attainment. Here this is to provide the feedback. All the faculty should provide the feedback here. These are the feedback questions. Just give your answers by clicking on excellent or very good or good, depending on what you feel, and click on submit. The purpose of this feedback form is to get the indirect attainment. Now let's move on to rubrics. Here the faculty is going to download all the rubrics like seminar rubrics, comprehensive Viva rubrics, quiz rubrics. Just you have to click on the download, give an adjacent to each document name, and click on download. Next is add BTL. Here the faculty is going to add the BTL for all the keywords. So these are already given BTL for each keyword. If you want to add some more BTL, or if you want to edit any BTL given, just click on update here and make the changes. If you want to add it, you can add. If you want to delete any BTL, just do it, make necessary changes, and click on save here. So this is pretty much it for the faculty module of our OBE software. Stay tuned for more videos. Thank you.